The cost is too high. I know what that feels like when you're constantly dimming your light. Oh, I don't want to show up. I don't want to be too much. I don't want to overpower them. Oh, I want them to feel better. I want them. But what about you? Time out. Time out. The focus should be you. The focus should always be you. Like, why are we out here, trying to be like everyone else? And we get upset that it ain't working out. You trying to be like everyone else and you're mad because it's not working out for you. You don't feel like you're accomplishing anything. Well, if you be yourself, people will respect that more. People know when you out there being fake. Like, when you meet somebody, you like, they cool, but it's just something missing. And they just, I don't know. Be who you are. Because when you leave the house, you one way. And then in the house, you another way. Like, who are you? And I can relate with that. Because I remember it was a time in my life where I was just me. I'm still am, but I was funny. I was just like, I never wanted to be caged in. I was always out the box. If someone told me go left, I was going right. You know what I mean? Like, I was one of those people that was just like, don't do that. Oh, I want to do that. I was just different, and, I felt criticized. I was getting criticized for being silly and funny and goofy and just my authentic self. And I started to want to change that. And I started changing that. And I just started to get sad because I was isolating myself. I was, caging my real identity. Like, I was like, no, you can't be that, because being who you are was too much. It was too loud. It was just silly and goofy and just too much. You're too much for people. Aren't they saying calm down? Aren't they looking at you like, with 5 heads, like, and it did me a disservice, and it was so horrible. And I had to build myself up, and I made a pledge. I made a promise to myself to always show up and be the best version of who I am. And of course, I'm going to always pour into me and always try to, hold myself, with the most high respect. I'm going to take accountability, and I'm just going to be productive. But I still can be who I am. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with me. And I want you to know that. Show up and be who you are. Don't let people make you feel that it's too much. If someone's telling you that you are too much, that's not your person. And I know a lot of times, most of the time, we were taught like things that we have to unlearn. Because growing up, it was like, I wanted everyone to like me. I valued other people's opinions. And now I know an opinion is just that. It's just an opinion. Okay, thank you. All right, cool. I'm going to do me because I know who I am. I know my story. I know what I went through. So why do I need to sit here and listen to you to tell me who I am? The cost is too high. I know what that feels like when you're constantly dimming your light. Oh, I don't want to show up. I don't want to be too much. I don't want to overpower them. Oh, I want them to feel better. I want them. But what about you? What about you? You're going to let yourself down because you're constantly trying to praise people, validate people. No. You put you first. Do the work and know what it is to be you. See, I know what it is to be me because I did this work so many times. Now it's just like, you're going to get it how I deliver it. However it goes that way. And check this out. If you don't like something about yourself, it's okay. You can fix it. You can work towards it. And you don't have to make a whole announcement. That was me too. Oh, I'm trying. No, you don't got to do that, because you need to accept yourself for who you are now. because you're becoming, right? You know that you're becoming. So what is becoming? You're not there yet. There's never an end goal. Well, there shouldn't be an end goal, but becoming is just that. So give yourself some grace because you deserve it. And be who you are now. Love yourself, right? Love who you truly are and keep working at it. It's okay to say, you know what? Ooh, I got it. You can change it, but change is a process. It's not an event. Things are not going to just happen like that. They take steps. Okay? So I want you to know that you can do it. You are number one. All right? Everybody else is behind you. Okay? I love you, but God loves you more. It's Ladena Janine.